If you are looking for something new and different for the upcoming Compliance Week celebration in November, check out The Compliance Kids. It's my 3-book children's series on compliance and compliance professionals for children. But they make great gifts and great training tools for your employees. You can check it out on Amazon.com. We've linked to it in the show notes. The Compliance Tip of the Day. This is the podcast where we bring you daily insights and practical advice on navigating the ever-evolving landscape of compliance requirements. Whether you're a seasoned compliance professional or just starting your journey, my aim in this podcast is to provide you with a bite-sized, actionable tip to help you stay on top of your compliance game. Join us as we explore the latest trends from the Department of Justice, share some best practices, demystify complex compliance issues to help keep your organization doing business ethically and in compliance, and at the end of the day, more profitably. Tune in daily for your dose of compliance wisdom. Let's make compliance a little less daunting, one tip at a time. Now a word from the sponsor of the Compliance Podcast Network, Ethico.
If you're a compliance officer, middle managers are crucial in getting your programs from you to your frontline employees. But how do we activate those managers and get them on our side? Ethico's new Middle Manager Toolkit equips you with the skills needed to empower your managers, to promote a culture where ethical behavior thrives and employees feel empowered to speak up. Learn how to turn frontline managers into ethical leaders with our new white paper, Empowering Middle Managers as Ethics Champions. And did I mention you can get the whole toolkit for free? Head to ethico.com to download the full toolkit today.
Today I want to explore why data-driven culture is the future of compliance. For compliance professionals, a shift, as we saw in the 2024 ECCP, is not theoretical. It calls for tangible practices and metrics. A data-driven approach to compliance culture provides an objective assessment of your compliance program's effectiveness, supporting proactive risk management and ethical decision-making. The DOJ's message could not be clearer. If companies want to maintain credibility, mitigate risk, and avoid scrutiny, they must embrace data analytics to support and document their compliance ethics. So what are today's 3 key takeaways? Number 1, the role of data in compliance culture. Data analytics offers compliance professionals an objective means to assess and continuously improve their program. Traditional compliance relies on anecdotal evidence and checklists. In contrast, data-driven approach allows companies to make evidence-based decisions, providing a real-time view of organizational health. It's a proactive shift that aligns with the DOJ's guidance to continuously evaluate and update compliance programs as risks evolve. 2, what are the benefits of data-driven compliance culture? Well, it brings numerous benefits, from risk identification to increased employee trust and engagement. When organizations adopt data to track compliance health, they gain the ability to see risks and address them before they escalate. Compliance professionals who leverage data have a detailed and evidence-based understanding of their program effectiveness that helps them to make informed decisions about where to allocate resources and where and when to implement change. Implementing the DOJ's perspective is they want transparency and accountability. During the recent address, Nicole Argentaria reinforced the commitment to transparency in compliance evaluations by making policies publicly available and outlining their expectations in the 2024 ECCP update. The DOJ is equipping compliance professionals with a clear roadmap for meeting regulatory standards. Companies that prioritize data-driven compliance align themselves with DOJ expectations and create a robust program that promotes accountability and reduces the likelihood of penalties. Hope you've enjoyed this week where we have explored the 2024 ECCP update on corporate culture and data-driven culture as it relates to compliance. Thanks again for listening. This is Tom Fox again. This new podcast, Compliance Tip of the Day, will appear daily. And frankly, it's one of the most requested topics for a podcast that I get on a regular basis. It's going to be short and sweet with one tip with some takeaways that you can utilize to implement into your compliance program. If you've got a question that you would like a tip on, please submit them through our website, and we will use them in an upcoming episode. The Compliance Tip of the Day is a production of the award-winning Compliance Podcast Network. Finally, this podcast contains promotional materials.